Morning YouTube, this is Railroad Preserver 2000 here, doing another vlog today for my YouTube channel, and today's date is November 20th, 2017, and if you need any more confirmation on the date, it's 11/20/17. Sorry I had to do that, but yeah, I figured I'd today talk about my coin collection that I have. Hey Caesar, glad you could join me, man. Good morning. So yeah, guys, so to those who just joined, I'm going to be talking about my coin collection. If you guys, thank you, but I'm not gay. Sorry. I know you're probably not, but yeah, sorry, no, just no. Changing topics, once again. Yeah, let me turn the camera around. Wait, were you freaking trolling? I think you were. I knew you were trolling me, Caesar. Yeah, yeah, before you guys see this. Oh, what's this? Huh. Winchester ammo box. But wait. This doesn't have ammo in it. I think that just gave that away. That was perfect. Da, 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 da. Yeah, this is my coin collection. It consists of rare coins, reproduction coins, souvenir coins, and some older currency that is still here. I'll count them. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This isn't even a coin, but it's a medallion, but I count that anyway. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, those are 2 euros. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, and 55. 55 coins total. Not counting the 50 or so state quarters I have. And I can tell you where I got most of these coins. Some were given to me, some I just found by chance, some I got when I was traveling. And by the way, I'm 17 years old, in case you were wondering, Caesar. Check out this beauty. Not every day you come across one of these. Let me just set the camera down while I get my treasure put up. Yes, take it all. Where's the money? It's right here. Oh, and by the way, in case you don't know, this is a streetcar token. In case you're wondering, this isn't a coin. This is actually a streetcar token here. I had 2, but I lost one of the smaller ones. But I'm glad I still have the larger one. Alaska souvenir coin. I got it because I like the bear on the back. These 2 coins were given to me by my dad. Oh, and in case you're wondering, genuine steel penny. Man! Plains, Georgia State penny pressed penny. Here's a wheat penny I found from 1957. And here's a bicentennial quarter I found. Now keep in mind, I'm going to try and go over these in detail. But, yeah. My dad's into coin collecting, and I've gotten into it since then myself. Uh-oh, hang on. Yeah, I made a Lego stand to put my phone on as sort of a phone mount for while I live stream. Saves me the trouble of having to do it by hand. Now, if only I can fix the dang thing. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. But, yeah, Caesar, I'm glad to know you're, what the devil? Yeah. I actually have some coin cases. I have one for the presidential set of coins. I have a book for the national park quarters that they've come out with, and I have a book for the state quarters. I'm still looking for Guam. Never could find a Guam territory quarter. So apparently that means it must be the rarest one. Oh, check this out. Ba-bam! My grandmother brought this back for me from her trip to Boston, where the Constitution's moored. I'd love to go there, but I don't think I'll be able to go there right now. Also, my grandmother, on my mom's side, her husband had this ammo box, and asked him if I could have it, and he gave it to me. But it's not it's not vintage, it's new. I know, that's sad. I hope you could spread. Do you think you could help spread the word? I'd appreciate it. I can't exactly do it while I'm live streaming, so yeah. I think the people who subbed just forgot to hit the notification button. In other words, the bell. I forgot to hit the bell. Oh my god. I'm gonna stop that now. That was too weird. Well, I mean, I'm glad you're at least here, Caesar. You still make it as fun as when Mark Van Jones was here. And same with Catfish Jones. They both were in both of my live streams on 2 different occasions. My live stream titled just a morning chat. Catfish Jones actually joined it, and he actually commented. And I remember, I think a few of my chats, Mark Van Jones was able to join. But hey, I'm glad you're able to join, man. Hey, let's face it, man, we're all weird in our own way, and it just depends on whether or not we show it to the public. That's pretty much it. Because, let's face it, even the most sane person has a bit of insanity. He just chooses not to show it. Heck, I may look like I'm okay now, but let's just say, I'm just as weird. Oh, man. I'm sorry, dude. I had to. When you... Okay, I hope you're trolling me now. I honestly hope you're trolling me. Okay, let's see here. Let me see here. Okay, where the... I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I do not know. That's a shout out to Mark Van Jones and Camo Dave. Ow! I just made myself deaf from that. Not a good day. But yeah, I think, before I ever get off topic, I'm going to, I know, well, I mean, then again, not everyone's able to stay out for the Thanksgiving weekend. He probably has to work. I know my mom did. I'm here alone with my sister, so I'm having to watch her, so... Yeah, I'm sort of the boss of the house right now. Yeah, here's a neat coin. This is a coin I've got at a museum. I can't remember what museum it was, but I got it. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm not gay, sorry. But yeah, no offense, by the way, Caesar, but yeah, I got this coin at the Newmarket Civil War Museum in Newmarket, Virginia, and it's not very thin. It almost feels like it's plastic when you tap it, but when you drop it, it's metal. It's probably a lightweight metal because it feels like it's plastic. It doesn't exactly have any weight to it. And I almost thought it was a fake coin until I realized when I tried to bend it, it wouldn't break. That or I have poor hand strength. What is that? Oh well. This here is a coin that is the coin that you see on my YouTube channel emblem. Originally, if I can find it, hang on. Ah, there it is. What you're seeing here is the coin that I have on as my current YouTube channel emblem, Caesar. Before, it was this. Now, I got this coin from Steamtown National Historic Site on my first visit. And I chose the back with the side with the big boy on it, 4012, yeah, 4012, as the logo. In fact, the only shirt ever made for my channel has this image. I'm thinking about if I ever do merchandise, I may want to do it with this. And I might bring the old emblem back as sort of a heritage emblem, if you know what I mean. But this is one of only 2 surviving Pennsy K4s here on the coin, 1361. It was restored to run in 1987, but it only lasted for a year and a half, and then suffered a catastrophic failure, and it's been out of service in pieces ever since. Yeah, apparently the restoration is not going to happen. So, they're just going to try and restore it cosmetically. And it's now in Altoona, and they should have given it to Steamtown. And I may not be into soccer, but I like the coin here. Some of the coins I've gotten as souvenirs, some I found but just in regular mixing currency. Some were given to me by my father because he collected coins. Some members of my side of the family before me collected coins and they were given to him. This was given to me by a friend at school. And I used to play soccer actually for just 2 years, 2007 to 2008. I have 2 trophies on my shelf here. This was the first souvenir coin I ever got. This was at the Titanic exhibit at Atlantic Station in Atlanta, when the exhibit was in Atlanta, Georgia. As you can see, the date, 2012, 100th anniversary. I got this at, I think, Droop Mountain Battlefield. Georgia. I live in Georgia. I may not exactly have a southern accent, except when I do it like this, but, I try, you know, I try. But then again, I'm not exactly southern. I had to. I'm sorry. I had to. That made it worth it. But yeah, I got this coin at I think Droop Mountain Battlefield, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. And this one is a nice one. I got this one in Seattle on my first ever trip there. Now, as you can see, I bought it. There's a receipt. I gotta actually I'm still trying to remove it, really. Yeah. Anyone have any recommendations on how to remove a receipt? I don't know how to get a barcode off a coin. This is one of the few coins I've actually never taken out of its case since I bought it. I think I might let this thing soak in like water or something, warm water, so this will be easier so that way it'll make it easier to just rub the paper off. That might actually work better. By chance, my friend, by chance. Maybe you were just happening to check out my channel, refresh it, and see I was live. But I'm glad you could join me. Ugh, I'm ripping my skin off trying to do this. Ugh. Oh, well. Yeah, I just uploaded an image because I caught the first frost of November here. tell me, have you ever heard of Ken Burns' documentary about the Civil War? I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but I saw that documentary a while back, and I loved it. And I actually was finally able to obtain the 25th anniversary edition of it. Let me tell you, it is really worth seeing, and it clears up a lot of conspiracy. And it's unfortunate now that people are calling everything about the Confederacy racist and want to erase the Confederacy. I don't care what they think. The monuments are for the war grave, are a monument to the dead. Now, the flag, I can understand that. But, you know, the Dukes of Hazzard, I don't mean to get off topic now, but I saw my dad grew up watching the Dukes of Hazzard. The car had a rebel flag on it, but for God's sakes, it was by no means racist. In fact, it was more or less regarded as, I think, a comedy, really. And I remember watching the reruns up until a few years ago when I stopped being able to find it. And I have the first season on DVD, but I'd want to get the whole season, the whole series. Season 1 to the last season. But it's not going to happen now. And there we go. I have the back torn off, removed now, as you can see. Copy of the Space Needle. This is the more recent coin to the edition. Read that and tell me what you can see. I've been to the Flight 93 Memorial. That was one of the places we stopped at in Pennsylvania. It says, a common field one day, a field of honor forever. Turn it over, the Flight 93 National Memorial. That's what it says. This is a collector's series model railroaders coin that has the J class 4 on it. It was given to me by my dad. Apparently this is part of a set, and I've been trying to find them ever since. This here is... Oh, wait a minute. This here is I think a Chinese or Korean coin here. Do not know what nation it's from because I don't speak it, the language on the coin, but as you can tell, it's old, it's genuine. This here is some replica Confederate money. I got this in South Carolina while visiting the Hundley exhibit, which is also where I got the magnet that has this on it. And I've done a few rubbings of this before, but they're gone now. But that's the H.L. Hundley there, and that's the Housatonic there. The funny thing is, the Ken Burns documentary never talked about this incident, and it's probably... Well, I'd continue talking in case anyone who joined late, you know, was able to see it. But, yeah. I got this in South Carolina. I consider this a coin, but even though it was a magnet, I just tore the magnet off. Because I like the insignia on it. Makes a perfect sort of medallion. This here is a coin I got while in Alaska. And I actually saw a brown bear when I was there. That kind of rhymes. It was on our trip to the Tracy's Arm Glacier. We ended up seeing a brown bear. That was the first time I'd ever seen one, was on that trip. First time I'd seen a glacier, too. Of course, you've seen this coin, but my grandmother brought me this one back. And I like it because it kind of reminds me of a medal. And I like how it's sort of three-dimensional on one side and in color on the other. And I'll say this. I'd love to see this ship if I ever go to Boston. It's probably very worth... it's it'd probably be worth seeing. I can understand that. Yeah, here's the 150th anniversary coin. Oh, see you, Caesar. Don't forget to spread the word if you can. This here is the 150th anniversary coin of the Battle of Newmarket. 2014, 100 years. There's just another coin I have. I don't know if it's a euro, 50-cent euro, that I found while just looking through some currency. This here is a Canadian $1 coin that I've got while in Canada. And I actually have a bit of money here. And this here is a coin that I got at the Hunley Museum. It's a replica of Lieutenant George E. Dixon's coin that saved his life during the Battle of Shiloh. A bullet that was meant for his leg actually struck the coin and bent it, but it prevented the bullet from hitting his leg. And he carried this coin as a lucky charm. In fact, he actually had it engraved on one side. Shiloh, April 60... I think... I can't remember... see the date. April 6th, 1862, my life preserver, George E. Dixon. GED in terms of his initials that are on the coin. This here is a $1 coin that I found, and it's part of a set. There's actually a set of these, and I'm slowly but surely trying to collect them. I got this while in Pittsburgh, because the machine at one of the incline railroads there actually shot out a bunch of these, and I actually was able to get a few. This here is a bicentennial quarter I have, and I know nobody's on, of course. I'm the only one who's into coin collecting, so I really, yeah. This here is a coin I got at the Shenandoah National Park. And it's sort of like me collecting souvenir shot glasses. That's a tradition we have. And this here is a coin I got at Cloudland Canyon State Park, which I've been wanting to go back to see for years now. God, I can't remember the year when I got this. But I like this coin because it shows the waterfalls on each side. But, yeah. Very near to the end now. This is a 2-pence coin from 1999. Kind of vintage if you think about it. I can't remember what country it's from. Probably England or Europe, somewhere around there. Because it has the Queen on it. God save the Queen. What the... Sorry, that was my sister who just came in. She just got up. Yeah, anyway, this here is a pressed penny I got from Plains, Georgia recently. I visited Plains, Georgia, home of Jimmy Carter. I honestly hope when I go back, I really want to meet that man. He was just too good a man to be president. That's just my opinion, okay? I don't mean to cause any political controversy during this, okay? But, yeah. This here is a Cayman Islands coin from 1999 with Queen Elizabeth II on the front and a sailboat on the back with the number 25. I found that by chance. Vintage not Civil War, blah! Vintage steel penny. Don't believe me? Here's a dirty way you can tell. Glad you're back, Caesar. Oh, and by the way, I'm now on to my only steel penny I know that I have. This was given to me by my dad. And as you can tell, it's real. That's the way you can tell, because sometimes people can color the zinc or copper coins to make them look like they're steel pennies, but the way you can tell if they're not real is if you use a magnet. If they're not magnetized, they aren't real. If they are real. This is another $1 coin. This is one of two I have. And these are actually have two presidents on it. James A. Polk, correction there, and Rutherford B. Hayes. I did have one coin with Sacagawea on it at one point. Oh wait, never mind, I actually do have it still. Yeah, this was one of the first ones I had. It has Sacagawea on the front and the Boggart Eagle on the back. This here is a Kennedy $50 I got while in Plains. Which I don't think they make them anymore. Streetcar token, you guys have seen that. Ah, here we go. Why is there a hair in here? Blah. This here is one of, I think, €2 that I have. Well, that's not that your friend has a coin collection. Yeah, this is one of €2 I've got. One of actually 3, but these are only the 2 I have of this type. Okay, now we're getting into the good stuff. This here's some Canadian money I kept. At one point, I came back from Canada with more money in coins than I had with dollars, which is funny. I always find that funny. I have 2 Canadian quarters, a Canadian dime, and a Canadian nickel. They won't take that currency, bruh. Don't get to it. Don't push your luck. Yeah, and keep in mind, I also have a magnet collection, which is even larger than the coin collection. I don't want to bore y'all, but yeah. There's, I think, 50... 51, 52. I still have 65 cents in Canadian money. That's counting the Canadian dollar coin that I have. Yeah, $1 and 65 cents. I actually gave my friends at school the rest of the Canadian money, considering I kept the coins that... Oh, actually, I see why I kept the Canadian coin. This one is an Olympic coin. It's hard to see, but there's an Olympic insignia there at the side where my fingernail's at. So I kept that coin. The other one has a moose on the back. I think, is it a moose? Yeah, it is. It's a moose. I just needed to be sure. Altogether, 55 in the ammo box. Counting the pressed pennies, I'd make it... if I were to count the state quarters, the national park quarters, I'm pretty sure it'd be well over 100 coins. But I'm still trying to collect the national park coins. Heck, I still need the coins from 2010 to now. That's almost 6 years worth of coinage I need to look for. These are two, these here are 2 tokens my dad gave me. One of which I had, the other one he gave me. He gave me this one, I have this one. I'm actually just here stacking the coins, by the way. This is another coin I have, and I have no idea, up to this day, not know if it's a token or an actual coin. But it has an angel on both sides, so that's the thing. So I don't know if maybe it was like a token for a church or something. I really don't know. But in case you're wondering, these are the coins I'm looking for now that I'm trying to collect. This is a national park coin. This is how you can tell what they look like. Well, to be honest, I'd kind of be wasting almost half the coins in there looking for one coin. And most of the time, there are duplicates. You just got to find out which ones are which. This here is a 1979 bicentennial coin. I think it's a bicentennial coin. Well, it's a dollar coin. So I can say I have a Canadian dollar and an American dollar coin. So this is before the other type they came out with again in the 90s. But now we're getting to the nitty-gritty. In other words, rare coinage. Let me just put all the ones I've shown back in. Keep in mind, I'm only going off of where I got some of these by memory now. Here is a 1 cent Canadian coin. These are actually rare, I think, because when I was in Canada recently, they don't even have these in their coinage anymore. I consider that rare. This is a 1977 quarter. It looks old. I don't know if it's silver. I really don't know, but it's tarnished like some of these coins. But this here is a Buffalo nickel my dad got and gave me. This is a Panamanian Republic coin that I have. Yeah, here's a 1958 wheat penny that I have. As you can see, it has the 1 cent with the grain with the wheat. What's the word for those? The wheat stalks? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section of this. Here's an Indian penny that my dad gave me from 1905. Here's a 1903 quarter. A 1951 quarter, which is in silver. Yeah, we're probably going to, so I'm going to probably get those. Oh, and here's a bunch of wheat pennies I have from, yeah, I also have a 1957 and a 1944 wheat penny and a 1904 Indian penny, as well as a mercury dime. Here's the 1957 wheat penny. Here's the mercury dime. Here's the 1944 wheat penny. Now, if you can find a 1943 one in copper, it's worth $1 million. Thankfully, I don't have one. Here's a 1904 Indian penny. And here is a Czech Republic coin with a 2K6 insignia on the front. And I also happen to have a penny press passport book. This has almost all the pennies I've collected. I had another one from Lookout Mountain that had even more, and unfortunately I lost it, and I kind of regret that. I can tell you where I've got some of these. I have one from the Tubman Art Museum from Roanoke. I've gotten one from the Great Smoky Mountains Railroad, 2 actually. I have about 5 coins from Alaska. I have a coin from Myrtle Beach. I have one from Helen, Georgia. I have 2 coins from Helen, Georgia. I have one that Ellery gave me from when she went to the Columbus Zoo. I have one from the Cypress Gardens. I have one from Tybee Island, Georgia. I have one from Savannah. I have one from another one from the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and I have one from Seattle. And I think I'm going to remove these and add them to my coin collection box. And because I don't know if I can actually find... I'm really hoping I didn't lose my Lookout Mountain coin book, because I had every other coin I've gotten over the years. Every other pressed penny, that is. Every other pressed penny I've ever gotten was in that booklet, and I don't know what happened to it, and I really am afraid if I lost it, because a lot of those coins I don't even think I can find anymore. No, my channel is about my interest in trains, my interest in history, my interest in preservation, my interest in traveling, my interest in gaming. Basically, it's a variety channel, to put it that way, if you want to put it as that. It's sort of a variety channel because I have playlists and videos that show what I'm interested in as well as what other people might be interested in or may want to get interested in. But I figured I'd talk about my interest in collecting stuff because, you know, why not? And I know what I lost. I had a few coins from Steamtown that I kept that were pressed pennies. I would pretty much almost have lost almost all of those coins, and I hate it. I'm kind of praying that the coin booklet I'm missing is just, you know, missing, and I'm by chance, and I probably just overlooked it somewhere. And I'll be right back because I got to get my coin books out from the National Park coins, that is, as well as the state quarters. You probably subbed for me from one of Mark Von Jones's live streams, and yeah, probably very recently, considering he does them so frequently. Let me get my coin books. I'm back. This is the state quarter book I have. This was actually given to me by my 5th grade social studies teacher, Mr. Benson. And he actually helped me with collecting most of the coins in here. And I don't know who or why they did this, but when I had this over at my dad's, a friend of my dad's actually stole all these coins, every last one. So I had to recently go and refill it. And note how I have every last one except for that one blank there at the right. Guam. That's been the most elusive coin I've ever been trying to find, and I've never been able to find it. And these stopped being printed in 2009. That's the last set that was produced. Guam is the only coin from the 2009 series that I'm still, to this day, hunting out to find. Let me go put this back so I can show the National Park coins, and that will conclude the session. If you're traveling, living old country fair, there's the wings of heaven on the borderline. Remember me. Wait a minute. Oh, that's just normal coinage. Never mind. God, man, I hate it. I lost that dang coin booklet. Well, I see someone left. Oh well. On with this discussion. Solo. Yeah, now, this is the, National Park set. Now, as you can see, I've still got a long way to go. I actually just need the ones from the dates here. Let's look at the date. Let me look at the dates. Yeah, I need the coins from 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017. That is nearly, let's see. I have 8 years of coins to collect. Help me. And the last one won't be produced until 2021. A prediction of the future, apparently. But yeah, that concludes the live stream. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for this live stream and this video. And so, yeah. See y'all later.